Hi everyone, we are Hōʻolo Hawaiʻi, transforming waste and rewarding change. The lovely shirts you guys have on today, or the phone in your hand, the meals you eat, these are all luxuries. The school that I attended for many of the beginning years of my life had to provide those luxuries because many of the students didn't have them. When I sat down to eat in the morning with my friends or at the lunch table, they left their trays looking like this. They ate every bite because not all of them knew where their next meal was coming from. Yet, as a state, we waste a ton of food. In fact, we waste over 260,000 tons of food every year. To put that into further perspective, that's over a quarter of our food supply. And as a result, nearly 1 out of 2 families in Hawaii experience food insecurity.
In those 7 seconds, Americans generated enough food waste to feed 87,000 people. In Hawaii, that looks more like 370 people experiencing food insecurity that could have eaten a meal. In a state where 330,000 people don't know where their next meal is coming from. In Hawaiian culture, a pu'olo is a bundle of food wrapped in la'i or tea leaf. Hawaiian culture is known for its emphasis on the importance of food reverence and sharing of resources. Hawaiians believed in the principle of lako, which means abundance and bounty. Hawaiians didn't let their fellow community members go hungry. In times of need, they donated food to people who were struggling to find resources. Here at Pu'olo, we believe in the Hawaiian olalono'eo of he ali'i ka aina he ka wā ke kanaka. The land is chief and the man is servant. So, in a place where food was revered and people weren't allowed to go hungry, why are the businesses running Hawaiʻi throwing away so much food when our people need it the most? Here at Pu'olo Hawaiʻi, we are working to solve this issue.
We are Hōʻike Pitch. We are an upcoming business that is promoting sustainable food waste in businesses all over the state of Hawaii. We have created an app that promotes. We have created an app that has promoted users the businesses that have good food waste practices and. Here's a mock-up of our app. Let's say I wanted to grab a quick bite. I would open the Pu'olo app and I would scroll through the places and businesses, and if I click on a certain one, I can learn more about their food waste practices, and if I do decide to eat there, I can confirm it on the app and I will receive 10 points, knowing that every 5 visits, I get a coupon.
So, what makes Pu'olo different from other companies? Well, at Hōʻolo, we want to combine these 3 things: food waste and sustainability, a rewards program, and a rating system. So there are many companies and businesses across the state and across the nation that are working to combat food waste. But the issue is, how do people know about them? How are people encouraged to support these places? And then on the flip side, we have a lot of companies that offer you rewards for eating there. But how are they working to combat food waste? What are they actually doing? And then a rating system is a similar issue. There oftentimes the ratings are based on how good the food is or how the customer service is, but there is little to no consideration for food waste. That is where Pu'olo comes in. We want to combat food waste by giving people the knowledge of these different restaurants that are working to combat food waste and rewarding them for it.
So that begs the question, what gives a restaurant or a business a good rating? On Pu'olo, we'll rate restaurants A through F. So an A might mean that all of their food is donated to food banks, charities, and different organizations, and that food that is not good for human consumption might be composted or donated to a piggery. And it also means that employees might get discounts at the end of the day or a free meal possibly. On the flip side, it's pretty self-explanatory, but an F does none of those things. It doesn't donate any of the food, it all goes into landfill, employees don't get any sort of discount, and as a result, a lot of food is wasted. So to further illustrate this, we identified two restaurants on both sides of the spectrum. So first, Dunkin' Donuts. It was actually a trend on social media to go behind Dunkin' Donuts after hours and go to the dumpsters, and you would pull out full bags of still good donuts, all food that was just thrown straight away. As we said, for an F, no food is donated, and employees are prohibited from taking any of the merchandise after hours. On the other side, we identified Duke's in Oahu as an A. They donate their foods to organizations like Aloha Harvest, which then donate to schools and different communities. And in fact, they donate to so many different organizations that we couldn't even fit on the slideshow. Non-edible food is also donated to pigs or either composted. And I think they donate to some other person that managed the composting side of things.
One of the best examples we encountered while going through our stakeholder interviews was Kenichi Pacific. Kenichi Pacific is a Kailua Kona-based restaurant owned by the parents of Nalukai's very own Mei Kanata. At Kenichi Pacific, Kenichi and Keiko Kanata give a free meal to their employees at the end of the day. That's where most of the food excess goes. Only 10% of all food excess is thrown away, and most of that is all fish bones. That is why we gave them an A. This is an amazing example for restaurants all over Hawaii, big and small. However, at Pu'olo, we don't just focus on restaurants. We also cater to grocery stores. An example of grocery stores is Hawaii Island's own KTA Superstores. At KTA, before COVID, they used to donate to piggeries and local farms for composting, but also during the pandemic, they stopped that, and now they only sporadically donate to food banks, which is why we gave them a C. They're awesome, but they're not really getting to the point. However, on the contrary, Safeway in Hawaii has no policy whatsoever what happens to food waste. Every ounce of food from Safeway is thrown into the dumpster with no consideration for food insecurity, people that need food, and the environment. All food is thrown away.
So next, going back to the browse feature, on our app, websites with good, or not websites, businesses with good food waste practices will be displayed higher. So as a consumer, I'll be more likely to shop at those businesses with good food waste practices. And also, as a result, other businesses like Dunkin' Donuts with an F, they're gonna realize they need to catch up to the forward thinking of these restaurants with good food waste practices.
So one part of our Pu'olo's business model is through partnering with businesses and restaurants to provide users discounts to their places. And here's our QR code for our website. So Pu'olo will be free to use, but there's also an option to upgrade to premium for a $1.99 monthly charge. The difference between these two is that Pu'olo Premium will give users no ads, higher value discounts, extra coins added to their account monthly, and you can also book a reservation through the app, and you'll also get 24/7 customer support.
So who are we? We are a group of teens who are just as human as you guys. We sometimes waste food also. This is just from lunch a couple of days ago. And we understand that you may have a big plate that you might not be able to finish everything on that plate. But that is why at Pu'olo, we want to connect you with businesses that know what to do with that waste, because it all doesn't have to go in the landfill. There are so many other options. So at Pu'olo, we are working to connect you customers with other businesses that not only support you guys in combating food waste, but also support that company to continue their practices. So a little bit about us. My name is Amia. I am the graphic designer as well as the website designer at Pu'olo.
Hi, I'm Monoquarty. I'm the creative consultant, so that means I do things like create posts for the social media and manage our social media presence.
Hi, I'm Nao Santiago, and I'm the media management for Pu'olo.
Aloha, my name is Kaniela, and I am the cultural consultant for Pu'olo.
So as a team, we love having fun as we work together, and we designed our app and website to reflect who we are as a team. We are fun, engaging, and basically awesome. And our app is the same way. But in order for Hōʻike to get off the ground, we need your help. If you are a restaurant or a business that is working to combat food waste, please consider partnering with us. It's a win-win for not only the both of us, but also for the environment and for humanity. And we also need beta tasters. We need people to, once our app is developed, to download it and give us honest feedback so that we can continue to grow and improve.
Join with us to save the planet, save money, and most importantly, save humanity. Please visit our website right here at puʻolohawaiʻi.org. And by the way, in the duration of this presentation, American generated enough food waste to feed 174,000 people. Mahalo.